Happy Easter, viewers. Thanks for clicking on the video. As of the recording of this video, it is April 20th, 2025 on Easter Sunday. And in this video, we are going to cycle around the Twin Towers neighborhood in East Dayton. We're starting off here on Clover Street. We're going to go down Clover to Xenia Avenue, and then we're going to go down Xenia Avenue, and then we'll probably hit a few side streets. There's been a lot of revitalization in this neighborhood. When I moved back here from Florida at the end of 2018, there were a lot of abandoned houses and just a lot of dilapidated houses, and they've done a really good job at cleaning this area up in that regard. See that church right there? That's why it's called the Twin Towers neighborhood, because of the twin steeples from St. Mary's Church. Got a four-wheeler out. That kid's like 8 years old driving that four-wheeler. Tree probably fell through that roof there. see there's still quite a few abandoned houses around here, but it has certainly improved in the last half a decade or so. Happy Easter! Okay. Well, that was Clover Street. Clover is a street that actually runs the span of two neighborhoods. Clover Street starts off in the South Park neighborhood. That's my neighborhood. And then goes here to the Twin Towers neighborhood. We'll go this way. And you'll see here on Xenia Avenue that they are doing some revitalization to some storefronts and such. There's a community garden here. Still quite a lot of boarded up houses through here. So I mean, I guess if you're not familiar with the area, you'd be like, well, how do you call that an improvement? You should have seen it 5 years ago. There's a raised drive-through. Not too many drive-throughs left around the city of Dayton. But here, like I said, they're working on some storefronts. They're repairing this building here. They've done a lot of work on this building right here. The building next to it. And this is St. Mary's Church. It is a Catholic church. I don't know what the hell this lady's deal is. She acts like she really don't know how to drive. Pretty neat mosaic they have on the face of that building there. That's a thrift store. keep forgetting to remind myself to go in there. What's up, Mike? What's up? Longtime friend of mine from the neighborhood I grew up in. I don't know why. You see how wide this lane is here? People see a bike and they act like they all of a sudden they don't know how to navigate forward. Here, we're going to go down this alleyway like we did last time. I did do a video in this neighborhood about 6 months ago. You see here, this alley is pretty treacherous with glass and such. And these buildings, they've been empty my entire childhood. In the last video I did of this neighborhood, we did hit some side streets on this side of Xenia Avenue, but this time we're going to do some side streets on the other side. Yeah, my dude Mike, we just passed there. He growing up, he's like 5 years. He's like 5 years my senior. He was my brother's best friend growing up, and but anyway, Mike, he has some skills when it came to playing basketball. If I needed to get some wins on the basketball court, I'm like, yo, Mike, I need your help. I'm not even sure what street that was. There was no street sign. I think that was Gunkel. Was that Hock? Hooch? I don't know how you would pronounce that. That house, I know it looks abandoned, but it probably isn't. It's a nice old house there at one point. In a few weeks I'll probably do another video in the old North Dayton neighborhood. kind of like our little Mexico in a way here in Dayton, Ohio. Old North Dayton is heavily populated, a heavily Latino populated neighborhood. You know what's funny is I'm doing all these streets the opposite. Do not enter, it says, but guess what? We're about to enter. Another burnt out house there. The reason why a lot of these abandoned houses catch fire is because during the winter time, homeless folks will go in there and they create fires and such to keep warm, and unfortunately causes a lot of damage. This is US Interstate 35 to the left of us. There's another little community garden. What's up, man? Now you might see or hear about the statistics of crime here in Dayton, and yeah, they are pretty high. But if you've been a long-time subscriber of mine for the last year, you've seen I've spent hundreds of hours walking and cycling around this city, and nobody has approached me in a negative way or threatened any harm on me or anything. As you see, most people say hi. But now I will tell you this, you can walk almost anywhere in Dayton, Ohio. You can walk in the worst neighborhood. You can go and find the neighborhood that's got the highest crime in Dayton, Ohio, and go walk around that neighborhood right now, tomorrow, the next day, and nothing is going to happen to you. But I will say this, there is a daytime Dayton and there is a nighttime Dayton. So just know that if you do the same thing at nighttime, it might get a little different experience. But as far as daytime, generally no problems anywhere. Oh, we're not going to go in there. That's basically a dead end. I don't know what that lady was yelling at. That lady and her dog was barking at me. See, once again, there's the St. Mary's Catholic Church with its twin steeples. And And that parish office was probably the house that was built for the original preacher or whatever. I seen a story on the news yesterday. Instead of coloring Easter eggs, people are coloring potatoes. And this is a Church Street. As you see, there's a nice there's a mixture of fixed up old houses and dilapidated, abandoned old houses in this neighborhood. Every year, though, here in recent years, every year the city does destroy, or should I say raise, thousands of abandoned houses. So eventually a lot of these old houses will be torn down. Another little church, Haynes Street, Church of Christ. Oh, El Camino in there. I can't tell, is that an El Camino or is that an El Rancho? Oh, that's an El Camino. I think. I can't really tell. Let me know in the comments. Is that a ranchero? And there goes a trolley bus. The Ranchero was the Ford version of the El Camino. I think the Rancheros are even more rare than the El Camino. Alright guys, that was the Twin Towers neighborhood in Dayton, Ohio. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope everybody has a blessed Easter Sunday. Once again, thanks for clicking this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody has a blessed week ahead. Until next time.